Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is JM Kaundo, and guys, I am excited. Yes, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is JM Kaundo. Yes, so we are excited. We're going live. So, guys, as you join this stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we are on the last push to 1,000 subscribers. So, welcome everyone, and comment below. Let me know where you're watching me from, and guys, I have been waiting for this 1,000 subscribers for too long, and it's about time we push that last push so that we can be able to get 1,000 subscribers, guys. So do me that favor, as you join the live stream, subscribe, like, and share, leave us a comment. So let's go, guys, and make this dream a reality. It's now more than a year since we embarked on this journey, and it's about time, guys, we achieve this dream. It's about time. At least we achieve for one milestone. So share the love, guys, and let's do it. Yes, so I'll be waiting for you to join the live stream as I update my thumbnail. It's been a while since I went live. I hope you guys did not disappear. Yes, welcome everyone. My good name is Jim Kaundo, and I'm coming live from Nairobi, Kenya. It's the capital city of Africa. Am I right? No, it's the capital city of Kenya. So yes, it's a beautiful country, it's a beautiful city. The only city in the world that has a game reserve in the capital. How about that? So if you're out there and you're thinking to do game drive, do safaris, welcome to Kenya. Hello, how are you? Welcome, Jesus. How are you? Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for joining. Yes, guys. So thank you so much. My name is JM Kaundo, and said, why not do this live stream as a last push for my journey to 1,000 subscribers? And hopefully, maybe it's gonna happen today. So let me know where you're watching me from and how you are faring. How is the life on that other side? As here we are doing well. Welcome everyone. I'm glad, guys, you are joining. Let me know where you're watching me from and what is the experience. Here in Nairobi, Kenya, it's quite hot. I think we are experiencing the hottest season in the year. I don't know for what reason it's been really hot, but we are not complaining. It's what is it. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you are doing fine. As I mentioned, my name is JM Kaundo, and this channel, guys. Okay, thank you, KL. How are you? Dunya. How is everybody, guys? Thank you so much for joining. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. Hey. Salam. Is that greetings? Thank you for joining, man. Thank you so much. I'm good, very good. As you can see, I'm really smiling because I am on the last, I'm already remaining with 16 subs to get to 1,000 from Turkey. Wow, thank you. Yeah, I am a fan of Turkey clothings. I normally sell clothes. I have an online store called Joy King Collections. So sometimes I normally sell some Turkey sweaters. What we call, I don't know what it means. We call them sweaters. I don't know how to call them in English. And they are really good quality. So big up from Turkey. I really appreciate the good fabric that you produce. It's really amazing. And what I'm curious to know is, because I normally buy from middlemen. So if I want to import directly from Turkey, how much it will be costing me? So maybe one day or one of these good days when I become a rich man, I will be able to purchase directly from Turkey, or I'll be able to travel to Turkey and do some shoppings for my customers and maybe for my future partner. Who knows? So thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Greetings from Kenya, here in Africa. We appreciate your love and support, guys. So as you join, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and take me to 1,000 subscribers, guys. It has been my dream. It is one of my goals for this year. So of course, if I achieve it today, I'll be very much glad, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you for joining. Please like the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to join. You can share it to your community. All right, thank you. So let me update the thumbnail in a few seconds.
Eminence is unique because of our architecture.
Okay. How was your day, guys? I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you had a pleasant day. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Guys, nowadays I am kind of not catching up with the calendar. So you forgive me for my ignorance. But I think today is on Tuesday, yes. So today is on Tuesday. Tomorrow is on Wednesday. So tomorrow I plan to do a crazy video. I've been thinking of doing another video that I need to do tomorrow. So stay tuned for a crazy video that I will do tomorrow. I will do it and upload it tomorrow. Hopefully you like it. And guys, if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support. My friend from Turkey, thank you so much. Thank you. What is this? With red smiles. I don't understand, please. What does that mean? Live face smiles. Okay, I don't understand, please. So yes, Tuesday, I just confirmed. So yeah, kind of. So guys, by the way, as you can see from the pinned, there's a pinned something called take home price solution. So if you know someone who needs a bookkeeper, please tell them that JM Kaundu is a good bookkeeper. I do bookkeeping using QuickBooks. So if you can be able to connect me with someone who needs a bookkeeper, guys, I really need a job. I've been jobless for some time. And that's why I'm saying I will be doing a crazy video tomorrow. I'll be walking the street of Nairobi looking for that client that can give me a work for bookkeeping business. I've been looking for customers online and it's not working. So tomorrow I'll be working in different offices Hopefully, I'll be lucky tomorrow, because really, guys, it's been really hectic, and I really need to do something for my life. I really need to wake up and change my life, because my life has really been a mess for the last 3 years. COVID really did me the worst. I lost my job during COVID, and since then I've never gotten another job. Guys, you can imagine, I think all my savings I have used them. I have even sold all my appliances to be able to care for my bills. But now, guys, I have to wake up. It's not that I've been lazy or sleeping. I've been working hard to get myself my business working. As I told you, I have an online e-commerce where I sell clothes. At the same time, I need to chase my career. I am an accountant by profession. I have a degree in accounting, and at the same time, I've done CPA. Guys, you can imagine, with all that education, and I am unemployed. It doesn't feel well. It doesn't sit well. So I really need to do something about it. I need your help, guys. If you can be able to employ me as a virtual assistant, as a virtual bookkeeper, as a virtual assistant, I would be really glad. I'm working now. Oh, wow, that's great blessings, man. If you are working and you have a job, you need to keep it. You really need to treasure it. As in Africa, we are having a great challenge in terms of getting jobs. There are no jobs, and the few that can be available, we are scrambling. See you later again. Okay, no trouble. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you next time. It's okay. I'll be here for the next maybe an hour or two. So you can as well catch up with me later, and I'll be glad, really, really, really happy to see you, my friends. So thank you so much. May God bless you. As with purpose to support me, guys. If you have a business and you need a bookkeeper, please employ me. I can do keeping for you virtually. So that is it. That's my profession. I'm an accountant by profession, guys. So my business name is called Tech on Pride Solutions. Yes, so you can employ me. I can be able to do this and many more for you. So, but as well, if you know someone who needs a bookkeeper, please tell them that JM Kaondo is available to help them in their business. And guys, at the same time, I'm pushing this content creation journey so that I can as well earn from YouTube at the same time as I pursue my career. So that is my goal for this year. I'm chasing my business for bookkeeping to at least have some clients, because currently I have 0 clients for my bookkeeping business. You can imagine, 0 clients. My clients for, what do you call it? It's quite full. It's quite full, guys. Is it clear? Are you able to see me? I'm using a lamp. My ring light, yeah, spoiled. Since then, I have been struggling with the lighting, so please bear with me. If the lighting is poor, I don't know what I can do. I have to just manage the situation as it is. So thank you so much for those who are joining. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and will be happy to have you. So thank you everyone who's joined. Wow, thank you. Let me know where you're watching me from, and you can as well leave us a comment. And guys, please share the video, because this is I'm doing this live stream as a last push for me to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's really been 1 year dream, chasing this dream to get to 1,000 subscribers. So, you know, content creation is one of my goals for this year, at least to be profitable on this platform. At the same time, as I am pushing for my business, that is Tech-Home Pride Solutions, my bookkeeping business. So at the same time, I'm promoting my bookkeeping business, guys. So if you can be able to support me, I would really appreciate your love and support. Yes, guys. So if you need a bookkeeper, or you know someone who needs a bookkeeper, or who needs a virtual assistant, please do that for me. This sounds a bit clear, right? If I get closer to the camera, it's a bit clear. If I retreat, it's a bit dark. I don't know. Please tell me if you're able to see me. And welcome, neighbor. How was your day? Trust you had a blessed day. Welcome home. Welcome home, neighbor. Thank you for disturbing my video. You're a good neighbor. Though we don't talk, but it's all good. Oh, bad blood. It's okay. So, my friends, you're quiet. Hello, my brother, Kung. I've been watching your videos. I've been watching your videos. I have not commented on your videos, but I watch every episode. Yeah, the ones that you have done with the Nairobi teacher, the one you've done with what do we call him? Wine or Alex. So welcome. It's been a while since I saw you on this live stream. How have you been? Yeah, asante sana. Karibu. Mm. You're a Kenyan reactor, or you said you're from USA. You can be a good reactor. I have seen you really doing well. I tried once. The video is still, I think, under 150 views. So I think being a reactor, I don't know whether it's my thing. I'm still gathering some energy so that I can maybe join. I did one. It didn't attract more attention, and I kind of thought of So, but I have seen your videos are quite impressive. The other guy on my show, so Kenyan reactor, okay, all right, that's cool. So the direction is a niche on YouTube space, and so long as you have what it takes to do reaction, go for it. I've seen so many people that are going that direction and are doing well. So long as you have that constructive criticism, it still works, because we have so many people are messing up on these streets. And if you find people are sharing on these streets, you have to put them, give them some whips so that they can toe the line, so that they don't continue messing up. So it's good. It's good. If you have passion for the reaction, then it's come. Try a couple of times and oh, okay. You know, in Africa, the few reactors that are trying, they have really been criticized. And when they get those beatings from the huge celebrities, they kind of shy away. And I think I'm a victim of the same because I tried reacting on, I think, Marwa and who else. And you know, their fans are really fierce. They give you crazy comments. Sometimes you kind of coil. I'll try. I am thinking of joining, doing reaction, but more political reactions. So maybe I can join the reaction, political reaction at the same time, do a celebrity reaction. I'll try to see whether it work. But I've done two, but they are below 200 views. So you find that, you know, sometimes you get discouraged, but you know, if I have some mentors like you, I kind of push it and I try it hard. Maybe they when we shy away, that's when they realize that they are winning, and then they beat us on their game. But we have to beat them. We have to keep them in. Oh, sorry guys, my network went down. So your title will be so matter reaction is in America get more criticism. You can some. Oh yes, by the way, that's true. You know, you can as well comment them when they have done well. When they don't do the right thing, you also criticize them. So if you find something that you can be able to talk about, it's all okay. It's okay. So I'll work on it. I'll try it, and maybe when I couple it with a political reaction, I think it's gonna work. And yes, so I'll try my level best to make sure that I don't, get demoralized by the lack of views. Yes, guys. So thank you so much. I think we are back. So let me see what is happening with this. Okay, guys, thank you for those who are joining. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Tell me, although I've seen maybe you are still maybe you are joining reaction, but maybe from the people that you know, I understand that this kind of channels, they don't earn as much as educational channels. Is it true? Because I was focusing on doing some educational videos. If you drop the link, I will join you. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let me try share the link. Okay, let me do that. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Copy it. 1 second. I do this. I write my few seconds so that I can share the link. I'm using my phone, but the same time, okay, let me see whether I can be able. I can. My laptop is not that good when it comes to doing live stream. That's why I'm doing using my phone. So I have a mini laptop. That's the reason why that I can. Why is this? Why is this? Yeah, you see the. Yes, I have the link. So give me a few seconds so that I can be able to share the link. I'm only trying to work on it so that I can share it. 1 second. There you go. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so 1 second. Copy and paste on, let me see. I'll be pasting it in a few seconds, so give me a few seconds. I've copied the link. Okay, there we go. Okay, I've shared the link, so you can be able to join. And thank you for the ones that are joining. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with your friends. We are pushing the last, I think we are currently at 983. So if we can be able to get the 17 subs this evening, I'll be very much happy. Yes, that is a mission. At the same time, we need to have a conversation. So if you're available to have a chat with me, we can continue this conversation, I think, the next 1 hour or so. And that will be beautiful. Thank you. I'm watching Wodemaya here, and it's making some noise. So I need to reduce the volume so that, have you seen the link? I've shared the link, so you can be able to join using that link. Okay, I can see you requesting to be added. Add on stage. You are not on stage.
How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Are you able to hear me?
Indio.
Let me use my earphones, maybe. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi.
You can hear me, right? I can hear you.
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, even having my headphones. Hello.
I can hear you. Shupash, can you hear me in the chat?
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, JM, are you able to hear me? Testing the mic, testing the mic.
Maybe something is happening that I'm not able to hear you. I don't know why.
I think maybe your earphones or your audio settings is not
Okay, you can be
configured
able to
correctly.
hear me, then why is it that I'm not hearing you? can't meet the guests because they choose to mute themselves. Oh, okay. Watching from London. Wow, welcome. How is London? London. Is it London? London? Sorry, forgive my pronunciation. Sorry, man. So,
Okay, are you able to hear me now?
still not able to hear you.
Okay. Let me come out. Let me leave and I'll come right back. Maybe that might help you.
Check your audio settings. Okay, let me do that. Hello. Sorry, what's happening with my setting? Let me see the settings. View settings. I think the settings are okay. So
Okay, can you hear me now?
yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
What's happening now? Seriously. Things ain't working.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I can. So you okay? Yeah. Let me finish this one, then I join your live stream so that I don't know what's happening with mine. Maybe because now I'm trying and I can't hear you. So okay, hold on. Back chat. Just okay.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay, can you hear me? Oh, okay, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? JM, can you hear me?
Hi. I can hear you. Hello. When I had my earphones on, first of all, in the first I was able to hear you. So right now, I don't know what has happened. Not able to hear anything. So I don't know how it will work out, because I can't be able to hear any conversation. What is happening? So, Ip Kironja, welcome. Am I getting echo? Hello. Something is not right. Kung Fu umepotea. Oh, welcome back, guys. I don't know what to do. Okay. You're able to hear me? You're able to hear me? I've tried using my laptop and the experiencing some kind of challenges with the laptop. So, you see, no, come on, I'm not sleeping. Not sleeping. So, it's just a connection issues. Add me to, yeah, so, where did my friend go on stage? You're on stage, Mr. Nice.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Let me go shut down Ernest volume. One moment.
Sorry?
Okay. So what I did is I went from Opera to Chrome. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or maybe it's because you're using your computer now. So
Currently, I'm using the laptop and it's having an echo. I don't know.
the reason why it's having an echo, I believe, is because you're logged in twice.
No, yeah, I'm holding once.
Now you're logged in twice. I see your name on the screen twice. So maybe on your phone you're still logged in.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Just where it says leave studio. Okay, what about now?
I think, yeah, I can. I am not hearing echo. It's okay.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
So we're still live, right?
Yes, I'm still live.
Okay. So
But are you able to see me?
no, but that's okay though. And I was also going to let you know it's kind of hard to explain in the chat that when you're
Yes.
having issues with your network,
Yes.
and you're using a camera,
Yeah.
Majority of the time, the camera, because it takes up a lot more what they call bandwidth, is going to make your network even slower. So if you just leave it like it is right now without the camera,
Yeah.
that should help with your network. You shouldn't freeze up as often
Okay.
in most cases. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, so what questions do you have? We're talking about reaction.
Okay. I was telling you that I've tried doing reaction. I think twice or thrice. But I kind of get freezed when I get some comments from the fans of the other people that I'm trying to talk about. So sometimes
Okay.
I get scared, and I only did twice. So that's the reason why sometimes I know it's not bad. It's a niche in the industry, but sometimes if you're not used to it, sometimes you get a bit scared.
Right, right. I'm just pouring some water, so
Yeah. Okay.
let me ask you this. When
Yes.
when you talked about you're getting scared, are you getting scared for your life or are you getting scared of what they'll say?
Just what they were saying. Not my life. 1 second, I check this call.
Okay.
Hello. Wasana. Nimeziona ni wenye nilikuwa naongea na simu, wacha na kujibu. Yes. Definition inayo. Yeah. Okay. 26. Waist size 26 to 26 round. Oh, that is okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I have a definition. Yes. That's 6.5. Okay. 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 Sawa sawa. Siwache ni kujibu, alafu zinahitaji zitumwa wapi? Oh, unajua si juzi ulikuwa nini, ulikuwa Embakasi ile wakati nilituma mwindi mweusi sa. Okay. Okay, sawa sawa, ina shida. Wacha la kujibu kwa WhatsApp and then we organize. No trouble. Thank you so much. Good night. Okay, Mr. Nice. Sorry, I even forget to mute. You listen to my conversation with my customers.
Well, my Swahili is kidogo kidogo, so
Okay, it's okay.
sawa sawa.
Okay, yeah. So I was telling you about my experience with the reaction, but it's not that I'm not doing reaction that it's something that is too outrageous. It's just the normal reaction that any other person can do.
Right.
Yes.
Well, first of all, reaction is not about just critiquing. Reaction
Yes.
is so many different things. Have you ever heard of a man in America called Joe Rogan?
Kodu?
Joe Rogan.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm hearing from you.
Okay, you've heard of Mr. Beast, the big YouTuber?
Yeah, Mr. Beast is famous. I've heard of him. I've watched his videos.
Okay, he has he has about 6 YouTube channels, and his biggest YouTube channel is the second largest YouTube channel out of all of YouTube.
Yes.
The biggest one that's bigger than his is actually a music company out of India.
Yes.
That plays Indian music and videos, music videos. But as an individual, he is the biggest. And one of the 6 or so channels that he has, there's one called Beast React. Beast Reacts.
Beast React, yes.
That's about the last time I checked about a week ago, he had 32 million followers on
That's
his
2 million. Yes.
32 million.
Yes.
He is a reactor.
Wow.
Okay.
2 million, that's a huge fan.
Right. Now there are many different type of reactions. You know, this guy Joe Rogan, I was asking if you knew him because he has a podcast called the Joe Rogan Experience. And he's not the biggest reactor in the US, but he's one of the biggest ones. And what he does on his podcast, he does reactions, he does interviews,
Yes.
he has just regular conversations with guests that come on his show.
Yes.
But he's also a reactor. And the last time I checked a week ago, he was getting close to 16 million
Wow.
subscribers. Now, here's the thing.
Yes.
Let's talk about Andrew Kibe.
Andrew Kibe. Yes. Yes.
Andrew Kibe is very talented and he's very intelligent. But he's got such a bad mouth on him. I don't like his cussing. I love his reactions.
Yes.
But if he could just do without that cussing, but he's not going to do that. I already know that. If he could do without that cussing, I can watch him more often. I'm just the type of person I don't like cussing, or I can hear somebody cuss every once in a while, but not as much as he does.
You say you don't like what about him?
His cussing, his swear words, the F word.
Oh,
He uses that
the ones
a
that
lot.
he use.
Right. Other than
Okay.
that, there's nothing that I don't like about him because everything he talks about, he either gives great opinions or he's checked out the information and he's presenting facts. Now, here's the
Yes.
thing. Here's the thing about reaction. In America, there's a lot of reactors, probably more than anywhere else.
Okay.
And there's a lot of reactors that take their time, and if they're researching something, whether if they're going to talk about the negative about something or somebody, they usually take the time to go ahead and research that, and then they present it. And if they don't have enough research, they will give an opinion. Now, a lot of other reactors in the U.S. don't dare do that because they're lazy and they just have a chip on their shoulder, like they have a bad attitude. And they just want to lie about things that are not even true. And most of these people that I notice that do that, they also don't want to give an opinion. Okay. Now, the people that I guess you can say the so-called reactors of Marwa, those people they're not even legitimate reactors, but they're reacting. And they're reacting just the same as those lazy American reactors who lie all the time, who are extremely emotional. And those are the people that if you spoke something about Marwa, that even if you were just like saying, well, Marwa was trying to do this, and he even put it on video that he was trying to do this, and in his video he even said he was doing this. If you report that, because not everybody saw that video and seen and heard what he said, they're going to get mad at you because you reacted to what he actually said and showed in his own video. And by doing that alone, you're going to get people that are going to want to, quote unquote, attack you.
Yeah, because you present something that is not factual, that you had no proof. Yeah, I understand you.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. These people who will get mad at you, they'll watch the exact same video. They will hear the exact same thing from Marwa, watch him do the exact same thing as you did, and then they'll call you a hater, but they're not a hater. So what they're doing basically, if we're talking about some of the things that Marwa says that's wrong, and that he does that's wrong, right? You're going to have those people that are like Nairobi Teacher said it best the other day. These are not fans; these are fanatics.
Yes.
Okay, and these fanatics will go ahead and support somebody no matter how wrong they are. Okay. Now, with Sejo the Traveler, I don't know if you know him in Nabahanzi. Now, a woman from the UK who's back in the UK that went to Namahanzi accused
yes.
him of
Yes.
attempted sexual assault.
Yes, yes,
And
that I,
yeah, his rebuttal was she was drunk. So that was a horrible rebuttal, which makes him look guilty, which makes him sound guilty.
yeah,
The
okay.
thing is, you'd be surprised, even with him, there were supporters that were supporting him. So even, a logical, reasonable person would say to themselves and say to somebody else is that you don't bring up the argument of somebody being drunk because they can't handle the liquor that they drink and
Yes.
compare that to somebody being sexually assaulted or attempted to be sexually assaulted.
Okay, yeah.
It's not on the same playing field. The only time that could be on the same playing field is like, and I even said it in my last live stream. If somebody is drunk and they got into a car while they're drunk and ran you over, then that would
Yes.
be on the same playing field, because now the drinking led to getting behind a wheel drunk and hurting
Yes.
somebody,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes, yes.
that is what you would call a menace to society. And then who else is a menace to society? Somebody who would sexually assault men or women. That too is a menace to society. So therefore, if you're going to do the type of reactions where you're basically, a reactor is reporting, not a reporter, but reporting what's going on. And if you really think about it, NTV News, CNN
Yes.
News, BBC News,
Yeah.
they're telling the news, but they're reacting to events.
This is what happened, yeah. This one.
Right. Now,
Yes.
now, when I said reaction earlier is not
Yeah.
only about critique, there's all different types of reaction you can get into. There's comedy, right? There's
Yeah.
comedy. You can react on movies. You can react on TV commercials. You can react on actors, musicians, about, just basically their songs, not like their life, but their songs or whatever.
Yes.
You can react on so many different things. Reaction is very broad. It's vast.
Okay.
Okay. The
Yes,
thing is, it, if you have a concerning heart, right, and
Yeah.
and you can have a good time with it. At the same
Yes.
time, I'm not talking about like making fun of people, but have a good time is like, you don't let people get to you
Yes.
after what you say, and they don't like what you
Yeah.
say. You can still have a good time. You can ignore those people. You acknowledge what they're saying, but you can ignore
Yes.
them and don't
Yes.
let that bother you. And you can continue to do what it is that's a passion. So the type of reaction I do is critiquing.
Yes.
So therefore, and critiquing is not always, again, like what I do. Critiquing can be, there's some reactors who react to like car shows. People who have nice cars at a car show, they'll critique the vehicle, how it's made, what year it is, the color of it, all that. So what I'm saying is,
Yes.
if you get into like the type of reaction that I choose to do,
Yes.
then you have to have a thick skin. But
Of course.
and you can have a thick skin without ever getting stressed out.
Okay.
Because if you let this stress you out, that means you're not going to have any fun at it. And basically, there's some very stressful jobs out there, to be honest with you. If a police officer or somebody wants to become a police officer and they go through all the training, do you think the first day on the job as well as the 20th year on the job, do you think they want to be stressed out, or do you think they want to have a good time and enjoy their job?
Because if it's the first time, they will have some kind of hard times, but when you get used to it, you find that they are doing it with a a level of, let's say, experience, and then that's now what make the difference. And if you're starting something from scratch, you will still learn the process. You learn slowly, but you see now with this conversation that I've had with you, it has now given me some encouragement and some more energy to push on and face the kind of criticism that I might come across. So that is what I can say about this.
Okay. So that's good. Now the other thing too, to be a little more successful,
Yes.
doing reaction, if you're wanting to like build your channel and all that, you got to do a few things. One, you have to be able to connect with your audience.
Sure.
So if you want to get a bigger audience of 100 people watching you on average, up to 1,000 to 2,000 people watching you on average, your personality is going to have to come out. If you seem like you're very timid, or what some people call stale, like you're in front of a camera and it's like you're it's different from being in person when somebody meets you. It's like you don't have enough emotion. You're just maybe just talking. Yeah. So instead of just being a talking head, you would have to bring your best personality. Like for me, a lot of people, I don't show my face, but some people know what I look like, and you'll find a lot of reactors as well as non-reactors, other different types of content. People don't show their face. That's what they call faceless channels, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And it's funny because a lot of people will tell me to show my face, but yet the people who do that, almost 100% of them never show their face. So it's not about showing your face, but if you show your face, it can make you a little more successful. It can make you a little more successful. Yes. Yes. Now I'm going to, there's a particular Kenyan reactor out there right now who reveals a lot of things. I think it's JW something, JWD something. Let me see if I can find him real quick.
Okay.
You probably know exactly who I'm talking about once I find his name, if I can find his name.
Maybe.
On my quick search here. I'm subscribed to him, but I just don't. A lot of times he speaks Swahili on his channel, so I can't watch all the episodes. Oh, okay. It's not JD. It's TWD Official. You know TWD Official?
TWD Official. Not aware of it. Maybe I'll get to check on his channel later.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the private chat. Excuse me. Just don't forget to check him out. Now he's very with him.
Yes.
He's reacting. What he's doing is exposing. He's like exposing the corruption in Forex, exposing the corruption. I think you have. He's kind of short and stocky.
I've seen this channel.
Okay. So he resonates with his audience, and he doesn't do a lot of smiling or anything like that, but he's very confident in what he does. He sounds confident. He looks confident, and that helps too. And he's direct to the point. And
Truth Watchdog. Yeah, the guy is good. That's why I remember. I know him. Yes.
So that's another example of a very good reactor, and he's out of Kenya. And he's doing some very risky type of reaction. Most people wouldn't do that, but he's doing reaction, and he's very successful at it. Now, the other thing too is the other things you got to do besides resonate with your audience to basically get them to give yourself more appeal when you're talking, is that you want to give good information. And you want to give accurate information. And if you don't know the information for sure, you give an opinion, or you just say, this is what's out and I can't find this information, whatever, depending on what it is that you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing you have to do is you have to have a good title. You're going to have to study titles. You're going to have to practice messing around with titles. And a thumbnail, you don't have to be a professional on a thumbnail. You could do thumbnails just like Marwa does. But whatever the thumbnail is, it needs to match the title. And then if whatever you're talking about, because this is YouTube rules, your thumbnail, your title needs to match what your video is. Otherwise, it will be clickbait and they can terminate your channel.
Yeah, in fact, you have those clickbait. Sometimes people don't get bold and they choose to watch other channels. So I understand that.
Right. And all it takes is one person to report it to YouTube. And then if YouTube, they'll go through that video and they'll see that, especially the title more than the thumbnail. And if that title has nothing to do with the video, or you
Yes.
mention somebody's name in the title and you don't mention their name in the video,
Yes.
that can terminate your channel right there. Not just the video, the channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so that stuff is very important.
Okay.
So you need to work on the thumbnails and the
Yes.
titles. And what I would
Yes.
recommend, see me, I kind of go all over the place. I tackle some subjects that are not that popular, and then I tackle other subjects a little more often that are more popular. So Marwa is popular, or maybe like Michele Ponte that used to date D.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so like I did a live stream about him, which really had nothing to do with them. It was just about him in Asia. It didn't
Yeah.
do that many views, but I still did it, and it's still
Yeah.
I got my regular following that watched me on that particular live stream. And it's not
Okay.
just about Marwa D and Davey Jr. They are
Yes.
not my niche. For some people, they are somebody else's niche. They are not my niche. See, my
Okay.
niche is
Yeah.
simple reaction. That's my niche.
Okay.
And I've been doing reaction before 2013. So this is before I knew Marwa. I discovered Marwa in 2017,
Yes.
involving himself in illegal activity with other people doing the same thing as him,
Yeah.
talking about it on a live stream. So that's how I found him. That was 2017. Or
Okay.
no, he was talking about that in 2018, but I discovered him on a couple of his videos in 2017. But still,
Yes.
I never reacted on him until last year.
Okay.
And the other, if you really look at my channel, I don't know if you really look at all my videos, you'll see
Yes.
that I've been talking about different people.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yes,
Marwa
yes.
is just somebody that makes videos every day, and he'll either say something silly and funny that somebody like On Trending or AM Carroll will
Yeah.
talk about the good things that he says, but they'll definitely talk about the bad things that he says and does,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
or just the funny things, right?
Yeah.
So that's all reaction. And me,
Okay.
if you looked
Yes,
at
yes.
my Mungai video,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is only 2 minutes long, that was
Yeah.
a positive reaction. I didn't go into the details of her and
Yeah.
director Trevor breaking up. The gossip channels did that. Now, gossip is not the same as reaction, unless you lie. If you lie deliberately, then it's
Yes.
gossip, because gossip, what is gossip? Gossip is lying about something. It's not telling the truth.
Yes.
And if there is truth, that somebody might tell the truth, but if there's no truth to be found, what do people do? They gossip, which is lying, to make
Yeah.
a narrative that ain't true. So
Okay.
Nairobi Gossip Club and all them, they should be ashamed of themselves. But
Yeah.
you
Okay.
never want to get into gossip. Now, gossip is actually
Yes.
probably, I haven't really checked it out, but it's probably equal or bigger than reaction. And trust me, that's something that you really don't want to get into unless you want to sell your soul.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
But I don't take you as that type of person. I just don't see that in you as somebody that would do gossip. So if you want to get into reaction, you
Yes,
really
yes.
have to figure out that is reaction right for me.
Of course, I have to, gather facts. I cannot stand on a camera and talk about lies or gossips that are not based. I have to have some research. I have to make sure that the facts that I'm giving. Alternatively, as you said, give an opinion. You can
Mhm.
give an opinion about someone, about an activity, but not necessarily to give information that is not true. So, yeah, that's what I think.
Right. Now I'm going to give you another reaction channel out of Kenya.
Yeah.
And basically, when I did the Mungai Eve reaction, is more like the style that they did, which is a very popular type of style of reacting that they do. But I'm trying to remember the channel. I think it's called Arifax or something, but it's out of Kenya. It's a woman. Let me see. Has she done anything that would come up on my screen here? Go ahead and ask me a question while I'm looking for that channel.
Okay. In fact, there is this question I was thinking to ask you. Before, I read somewhere that these reaction channels and major the reaction channels, because they are not most of the corporates will not advertise. Is it true that they cannot be able to advertise on such channels, and
Not
that
true.
means that these channels will not be able to earn, they will earn less than the others?
Not true. There are some niches that make more money than others. Gaming is one of those, but gaming is a
Yeah.
niche that's extremely hard to get into. There's so much competition on that one.
Yes.
If you get into like presenting new technology, like new computers, new phones, that's a very
Yes.
high paying niche. But then there's a lot of
Yes.
competition on that. But same thing. If you're going to have a popular channel about technology, you're going to have to really resonate with the people that you're trying to attract as subscribers, because
Yes.
they could go to Marcus Brownlee, who's an American, and he has so many millions of subscribers, and he's been doing it since he was a teenager. He's now, I think, getting close to 30, and
Yes.
he makes very high production videos. And that guy
Okay.
will spend a lot of money on new technology if it's not sent to him from the manufacturer, and he'll do a review of that product, and he'll give his honest opinion about what is right, what's good, what's bad about that product, how he actually feels about the ease of use of it. So what I'm saying there is, as far as the tech field,
Yeah.
that's one of the higher paying ones. Now, vlogging, to be honest with you, is one of the lower
Yes.
paying ones, but it
Yeah.
still pays well. Now, reaction pays well too. If
Okay.
reaction didn't pay well,
Yeah.
that guy Joe Rogan, he's on YouTube and he makes a lot of money on YouTube. But
Yes.
Spotify, Spotify, right?
Spotify. Yes. Yes.
Okay, he has an exclusive podcast on Spotify, and a couple
Yeah.
years ago, Spotify paid him $100 million to have an exclusive show on their platform. So $100 million for one guy for I think it was a 3-year contract,
Oh.
meaning that they're making a lot more money than that in order to pay him that.
Okay.
Okay, and he's reaction. He's interviews and reaction.
Okay.
So it does pay very well.
Okay. I get you. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you don't get a lot of views,
Yes.
and you don't get a lot of people watching your ads or whatever, because you get paid for
Yeah.
views, you just don't get paid for views as much as you would if they watched your ads.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what niche you're in, you're not going to get paid that much. And
So-
one thing I would not do, JM, is to bounce around with one channel and trying out different niches.
Yeah.
If you want to try out different niches, just open up another YouTube channel. You can open up, I think it's 50 YouTube channels on one Google account.
I think I have 4 channels, but I have concentrated on this one. But I have another channel that is around 422. I have another one that is 140. I have another one that is 54. So I have 4 channels, but I have concentrated on one. But I
Okay.
can as well, I can maybe choose which one to measure on when it comes to reaction, when it comes to blogging, when it comes to maybe if I want to showcase cooking. I have a cooking channel, but I don't feel like doing so much videos about cooking. But whenever I feel like, I just post a video about it. So yeah.
And that's the other thing too. If the way you just described that is how people are not going to watch your videos, because it sounds like, in all honesty, this is just to critique what you said. In all honesty, it sounds like you're not interested in what you're doing.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
enjoying what you're doing. You have to be interested and enjoy. And I wouldn't even do it for the money. I would do it for what makes you happy, because the money will come later. If you
Yes,
could do that and never think about the money,
Yeah.
then that will make it a lot easier, because it makes you look and sound more authentic.
Okay.
whether if it's reaction or vlogging, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's just going to help you out in the long run. And I don't know if you know this, but a lot of TV reporters, I don't know if they do it in
Yes.
Kenya, but in America, is that if they want to get good in front of the camera, while
Yeah.
they're live on TV,
Yes.
for them to report without looking at the paper so much down on the, in front of them, is that they'll practice their reports like in the bathroom in front of the mirror, or just to be confident looking into a camera, they'll practice in the mirror.
Just speaking confidently without even reading up. That's from the prompter. Just speaking.
Yeah,
So that
it-
you, yeah.
right. But even some of them, they'll still need to read, but then they need to look confident. So they'll use that mirror for confidence boosting.
Okay.
So the mirror is like a
Yeah.
tool for reporters that are on TV.
Okay.
And I think a lot of it is based on being comfortable on camera.
Okay.
Okay, and another thing too that I know about Amir is that some people who coach other people on how to get a job for like job interviews,
Yes.
I've heard some over the years say, well, practice a job answering questions of a job interview in front of a mirror.
Okay.
And a long time ago I would have done that, but I'm confident now that I don't need to do the mirror thing. The thing is,
Yes.
that I'm just letting you know that that's a tool.
Okay. Okay.
And the other thing too
Yes.
is YouTube is kind of on the fence with this, but they got a rule right now is they're very touchy on AI right now. They allow some AI, but they have kind of banned some AI if you want to
Yes.
get monetized.
Okay.
All right. The other thing
Yes.
too,
Yes.
while you're trying to get monetized, is if you have any videos with
Yes.
anybody else's video, like a piece of it, I would either
Okay.
edit that out or just take down the whole video, because
Yes.
that's considered reuse content. And that's kind of a newer rule for the because there's a monetization policy, there's a community guidelines policy, there's a privacy policy, there's an AdSense policy. So in the monetization policy is
Yes.
you cannot have anybody else's video within your videos.
Yes.
Now I have some now, but I'm going to
Yeah.
edit them out later.
In fact, I was thinking of the same. If I have any video that maybe it's not completely mine, I kind of think of maybe deleting them, because at this stage now it's kind of risky to have any video that
Right.
completely does not belong to you.
Right. And here's the thing, even in, reading that policy on YouTube,
Yes.
they say unless you have it like, how do they say, personalized it enough. But see,
Yes.
they don't tell us if it's personalized enough. So if you put like logos on that, like an 8-second video, maybe you
Yeah.
change the color from color to black and white, and you put your name on it, that would
Yes.
be what they're talking about. But how much of it to them would be considered being changed, making it more personalized for your channel opposed to where it originally came from. So the best rule of thumb
Yes.
is
Yes.
to not do it at all. But then
Yeah.
after you're monetized, it's much
Yes.
easier. It's just
Okay.
before you're monetized, you don't want to do that. So you'll see in a lot of my videos, like one of my best videos is about Marwa that I
Yeah.
did, I think 6 months ago. I got like
Yes.
3.4K views. And if you watch
Oh.
that video, it's about North Face, about him losing a so-called deal with North Face.
Okay.
I didn't use any video. All I did was use still images,
Okay.
but it was all me talking, right?
So you just talk and then you use the images.
Yeah, I just use images, and I kind of let the images kind of move around a little bit so people don't get bored while I'm talking.
Yes. Yes.
But these are the things you need to do. So, but if you take all this in
Yes.
and you have this live stream now, so we're both talking,
Yes.
I would rewind this video and listen to what I've told you today and write those things down.
Yes. Yes.
whether if it's going to be in reaction or vlogging or something else, like
Yes.
even a DIY. If you get into do it yourself
Yes. Yes.
type videos, those are very popular still.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just but I think the number one thing you need to do
Yes.
is you need to have confidence in yourself on the microphone. And if
Yeah.
you're going to show your face on camera, you got to have confidence in that spot as well. So there's two spots of confidence that you need: how you
Okay.
speak,
Yes.
as
Yes.
well as how you look into the camera, or comfortably away from the camera because you might be looking at something while you're talking.
Okay. I get you. I get you.
Okay. And another thing too, this is a big mistake
Yes.
for like pre-recorded videos because nobody cares. Is you get so many YouTubers will say, "Thank you for coming to my channel," and they'll do this long introduction, or they'll say stuff like, "The reason why I haven't been around for 4 weeks is because of this, because of that, blah blah blah." Only the people close to you are going to care about that. The people that are your organic followers, basically, they don't want to hear that. They want you to get straight to the point. What you want to do is you want to give them a hook,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then that hook will make them want to watch the video more often from beginning to end.
Yes.
But so it's stuff you got to practice. But at the same time, it's YouTube is a learning journey
Yeah.
of you
Sure.
just kind of figuring things out as you go.
Yes.
And it doesn't. But another thing too, you got to be yourself. You never want to
Sure.
copy somebody else. And another
Yeah.
thing with that, even though I say that,
Yes.
you have to be entertaining. You have to connect with the people that you want to watch you or they want to watch you. You have to connect with them. If you don't have that,
Yes.
then really nothing else matters.
Sure. You have to connect the audience, so that's very much on point. I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yeah. You really told me so many things that, and you know, that talking that few minutes that you've talked, it's very much important because it's really giving me motivation and the confidence to face the camera and talk to. It's not just facing the camera; it's just talking to the audience that is watching you, and it's very important. I was to ask you this.
Okay.
I was imagining if I could be if when you mentioned the Kibe, I kind of thought of the kind of videos that he does. He goes to a live stream and he can talk for an hour, and
Yeah.
he's doing the reaction. So I was thinking, might consider doing maybe live streams, but reaction live streams. I don't know whether it can work.
Well, I do them.
Oh, you do it, by the way,
Majority of my videos are live streams.
Okay, yeah.
I have like 48 videos, and a little over half of them are live streams.
Okay.
So all you have to do is when you're on my channel is you go to videos, and then you go to the next tab. It says live. Those are the live streams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we could be doing some collaborations from time to time so that we can maybe motivate each other as we continue. Because
And
yeah.
be careful of that. It's good to collab, but if you I call it, I guess I'm going to call it over collabing. If you collab
Yeah.
too much and you're always depending on somebody else to collab,
Yes.
then what could happen is, I don't know if you've been involved with it, and I hope not. And I hope you get out of it if you did. Is that sub for sub stuff? It's against the rules with YouTube. It can get your channel terminated. But let's just say you're trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers, and it's one of those. You're always going to other YouTubers like, if you sub to me, I'll sub to you, so we can get that 1,000 together. Well, majority of those people are never going to watch your videos. So that you have 1,000, yes, but then you have about 1,000 people who don't watch your videos. And and the other thing with that is, I've seen a lot of people get into this trap. I call it the network trap. So they start networking with each other to get that 1,000, 4,000. watch hours. And what happens is that they'll go 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and they're
Yes.
still depending on new subscribers from more other YouTubers.
Okay.
Not, like 98% of everybody that watches YouTube is not a YouTuber.
Okay.
So therefore, you're what do you call it? You're hurting yourself
Yeah.
in learning how the program works, so people
Yeah.
can find you and enjoy your content.
Okay, I think I understand. So the point is not to depend on the collaborations, at least to
Well,
work on
Well, you
the
could do
craft.
collaborations every once in a while, but I wouldn't overdo it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here in the private chat, I'm going to give you another Kenyan reactor. She doesn't get a whole lot of views, but
Yes.
she's very confident. She's very high spirits. She's
Yeah.
called Africa React. Or Kenyan React. Yeah, she does music.
Yeah.
And so basically,
okay.
if you just watch her, she connects well with her small audience. But if you just
Yeah.
watch her, from time to time, you'll see how much she gets into the reaction. And she loves music. She definitely loves music, and she loves listening to all different genres of music.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Here, I'm still looking for that other YouTuber. I can't
Yeah.
find her, but
Okay.
yeah. So in the excuse me, in the private chat, I put her link there.
I think I've just checked her channel. Maybe it's my first time to get to know her, but it's okay.
And even though she's never really exploded with her
Yeah.
type of reaction, and some people that do the same reactions that she does, they explode. The thing is, she's so confident. The following, like I said, the following that she does have, she connects with them, and you definitely have to have that connection.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Basically, you want to sound like anything that you do, no matter what it is. You want to sound like you're the authority of what it is that you do, like a profession.
Yeah, sure. I understand that's a grasp of the content, grasp of at least to be on top of whatever thing you are doing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now this guy I'm going to bring up is not a reactor, but I used to talk about him all the time as an example.
Yes.
He's a Tanzanian that lives in the U.S.
Yes.
and he specializes in mostly helping people, not just Africans, but people from anywhere, to like get visas to go to a certain country for work as well as school. It's called EBM Scholars.
Okay.
If he knows his craft so well, he's like definitely an authority of it, right?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to put his in the back chat as well. In the back chat, EBM Scholars. If you watch the confidence and what it is that he talks about, that means he's got so much knowledge. And when you have a lot of knowledge that other
Yes.
people don't have, that's the other thing too. So
Yes.
even when you're doing reaction, if you have knowledge of what it is that you're talking about,
Yes.
that's great. But even like I said, and when you do reaction, let's say you can't find all the information you're looking for, if you
Yes.
know how to deliver an opinion that people
Yes.
want to listen to, that's powerful too. Very powerful.
Oh,
Yeah, and see
Just
all
check his channel.
you got two Kenyans there and one Tanzanian, and then
Yes.
I'm going to give you one American.
yeah.
There's so many, but I'm just going to give you one.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see, which one should I look at here? I'm going to give you one, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is a lawyer, but he's also a reactor on YouTube.
Yes.
And this is a guy who, because he's a lawyer, that's his thing. He researches so much before he makes his videos.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just say like, oh man, I'll never be like him. Well, you don't have to, but you can like see his confidence level, his professionalism
Yes.
as a reactor, and then you could like maybe some of that can rub off on you. Like if I can be like 10% of him, I'd
Yes.
be happy with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's the type of
Yes. Yes. Yes.
inspiration I would get from him. Yeah.
Mm.
So let me put
At
that in the
least,
back chat.
yes. Yes. Being confident, you know, everything that you do, if you're confident, people love the confidence. We might not even having the let's say the kind of content that you're putting might not be just very much on point, but if you're very confident, people just connect with you and they watch you, and it will just be a good thing. I just change that. Okay, okay.
Nairobi Teacher is another great example.
You know, I watched his video when he was responding after Marwa said a few things about him, and I like the confidence that he came out with.
Right.
He was not really, he did not get scared, but when Marwa responded to him, he still was able to maintain his position and give his opinion. That is the best thing.
Right. And he sounds like he's like not just out of college, but he's been out of college for a while. He's very learned. You
Yes.
can tell by the words that he uses that this guy
Okay.
is very well educated.
Sorry.
But you know, and I
Yes.
hear you talking about, you know, your accounting business. So you have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to accounting.
Yeah.
One of those other channels, maybe later on down the road, you might want to do something like the basics of accounting to do taxes, you know, in the US or the UK or whatever, if you learn all that stuff, or how to do a shopping list with Word spreadsheet or some other program that you would use for accounting. And you can give like tutorials on that stuff, right? And you don't even have to show your face on that. That could be like, that would save you a lot of time on a channel like that where you're teaching something like that. You could just have
Yes,
your
yes.
voice and do a
Yeah.
screen recorder
Yeah.
and give online, well, video tutorials on what to do with all the information. You can make PowerPoint presentations, insert
Yes.
that into your video. There's all
Yeah.
types of examples out there. I've made tutorials before in the past.
Okay.
And
Mhm. Yes.
yeah, I used to teach people how to use computers. And I used to
Okay.
make videos about it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so think outside the box. So like whatever you decide to do with this channel that's almost 1,000 subscribers right now, and it's working for you, right? Then
Mhm.
slowly you might want to
Yes.
think of doing another niche
Yes.
for another set of different subscribers.
But now, if I change the niche and maybe the followers that I have, I maybe used to a certain kind of content.
I wouldn't worry.
research.
I wouldn't worry about that so much. If you're worried about them unsubscribing, very few are going to unsubscribe.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? And there's
Yes,
not going
yes.
to be a whole lot of them, unless you did something drastic, like something highly illegal, and it disgusts people, and they're getting these notifications from you. Then that's something you'd have to worry about. But I wouldn't worry about that now. Right now, I like I said, I don't know how you've been growing your subscribers. I have no idea, but
I
you
just-
do.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing is don't get into the YouTube,
Yeah.
hanging out with other YouTubers and get trapped in a network that you can never get out of.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. I understand.
And then you see the circus that's going on with Marwa. All those YouTubers coming to his compound, wanting shout outs, and some of them are using Marwa, but Marwa's using all of them because he will not give you a shout out unless you pay him or give
Yes.
him a gift. He will not do it. And then
And
when
you
you
know
do
something?
yeah, go ahead.
Maybe it's something that maybe I've noticed. Every kind of YouTuber that goes to him, very few after them. You know, they only watch their channels when they are in that field, or
Right.
in that village. when
Right.
they come out of that village, the channels die. And
Right.
that's why
Exactly.
maybe me, I'm still in Nairobi, I'm still in Kenya, but I cannot go all the way to that village to go grow my channel, because at the end of the day, those people will only watch me when I'm there. If I'm not making videos about Marwa, they will not watch me. So at the end of the day, it's better you grow your channel based on your content, and people follow you because of who you are and the kind of the videos that you're doing.
Right.
Majority of the channels that are, and the reason why they turn out to be reactors and they turn out to betray him, when they realize that they took their gifts to him, they took their cows, their goats, and then the channel is not giving them any fruits. So they now get agitated, they get furious that are not seeing any success, so they now turn against him. That's the frustration, but not because he did not help them. He helped them, but they are not getting views because the followers of Marwa only need to see Marwa. So the followers that are seeing JM, they are watching me because they love me. But if now I now change to go to other places, they will not watch me because they are attached to me because of who I am.
Yeah. The thing about Marwa is Marwa knows nothing about master classing. He actually
I
doesn't
know.
have a master class that's in existence.
Yeah.
That website he did with the guy from Canada, there's no
Yeah.
videos on there. They started making videos, but there's no videos. He doesn't
Yes.
know how to give good advice. I saw him teach a guy on how to vlog in the States, an older
Yes.
African guy. And it's just like Marwa was only doing basic things that a lot of vloggers did before him. He gave no expert advice whatsoever, and he
Sure.
doesn't care. What the thing that he is good at, and it's not genius, because I was telling Nairobi teacher this, he's not a genius, is that
Yeah.
he has the bravery to ask people to fund everything that he does, because
Yeah.
there are people out there that want to live through his quote unquote success, but his success actually comes from illegal activity in South America on YouTube. You know,
Okay.
he was promoting. He's a sex tourist when he goes to other countries, and he promotes that. That's illegal in
You
majority
know,
of all
you
countries.
know that point you just said. I try to say that point to a few people, and they got mad at me. And I tried to tell them,
Because they don't know him.
just
They don't.
just watch from every country that he goes. You find him with a new person. Every city, new person, and the other city, new person.
JM,
Really?
here's the other thing about that too.
Yeah.
Majority of them, they don't know him, and the
Yeah.
majority of those people, they don't even know what sex tourism is. They don't
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
and the ones that do, they don't care. Remember, like I said, Sejo the Traveler, when that woman from
Yeah.
the UK
Yeah.
implicated him in coming on to her in an
Yeah.
inappropriate way.
Yes.
Some of his own subscribers backed him
Yeah.
up, and they didn't care if he did it or not. Not
Yeah.
that the ones that are saying he didn't do that. No, I'm talking about the ones that didn't care if he did that or not. And so that's the issue. We have these fanatics
Yeah.
that are following weird
Yes.
people who do weird things. And for an African man,
Yeah.
it's unusual to find an African man to be a sex tourist in somebody else's country. It's
Okay.
usually the other way around. But
Okay.
Marwa is one of those exceptions, and he
Yes.
learned that from the American and European sex tourists
Yes.
who were coming to Colombia. That's where he learned all that from,
Okay.
and that's when he changed. And even when I did it, I don't know if you saw, I did an interview of Ernest
Yeah.
and an interview of Gintani, but I think it was the one with Ernest. I
The one
asked
with
him,
Ernest, I saw it.
yeah, I asked him the question. Did Marwa used to be a different person before he left Nambahanzi to Colombia? And he said way different. And I think it was Gitani who said that too. Well, it was one or the other. I don't know if I asked the same question to both men, because I wanted to try to make sure majority of the questions between the both of them was different. But he was way different. And even in his very first videos on his channel, you can tell he was pretty much like the average humble Kenyan Kenyan man,
Yeah.
right? Young man.
Yes, yes, yeah.
As soon as he went to sex tourism, everything
Yes.
changed.
Yeah.
Everything. And when he was making that money makes people funny. That's a saying. Basically, a lot of people don't know how to handle money, and they become
Sure.
they become weird people, vicious people, mean
Yeah.
people. Just really mean and mean spirited.
Yes.
And I've seen that time and time again, especially with people who never had money before. Then all of a sudden, they found
Yeah.
some way to to come across making good money some type of way. It doesn't matter how.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then their behavior changes for the worst.
Sure.
Instead of being humble, they
Yeah.
become very vindictive and just all types of weird things. But that's he went down that road. His sister went down that road. His younger brother went down that road. Uncle Mo did not go down that road. Uncle Mo didn't change. He's been the same before Michele Ponte helped him with the YouTube till now. He's been the very same.
He's still the same energetic guy.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Happy, energetic guy.
I like the energy with Uncle Mo.
Oh yeah. He's one of my
Yes.
favorite YouTubers. Like,
Mm.
you see this? You see this? Yeah. I haven't seen anybody like him before. But just the way he does those things
Yeah, the guy
is
is
just
so
amazing. But you
The
see how he
energy.
resonates? He resonates with his audience. It's because of that.
Yeah.
It's because of that energy that he gives out. That's his personality, and it's he brings it out very heavily. That people are just
Yeah,
how would I say it? They want to grab onto it. Okay, well, Jam, I got to get going. I got a few things I got to do.
Okay, we've just been on this live stream for the last 2 hours. Really
Yes.
appreciate your time. It's really means a lot to me. The advice, I really appreciate your time. So thank you so much. Maybe you catch up maybe tomorrow or the day after.
I'll be pretty busy. I just had some time today, but I still got to
Yeah.
make sure I do a few things today before I go to work. So
Okay.
again, it was good talking to you, though.
Free,
And
we can as well catch up and maybe have a conversation.
yeah, we could do that. We could do it in the future.
Sorry.
We can have a conversation in the future.
Well, it's okay. We can talk later.
Okay. All right. It was nice
Bye.
meeting you.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay. Me too. Appreciate it.